The deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back inside. And when I tried to
What was that?
You just shot me!
Oh, got the shooting. Somebody keeps driving. She just shot him.
Hell no, this gonna be crazy. Y'all make sure I hit the like button. Oh my God.
The dispatcher realizes the severity of the situation, rushing
survived.
officers to the scene.
Damn.
However, these officers have no idea what they are blindly walking into.
Oh my
because
God.
Kuhn isn't just anyone. She is a high-ranking officer in the U.S. Navy.
What?
But to understand how things escalated this far, we first need to look at the events that took place prior to this call. Because
Damn.
this wasn't the first time police showed up
Rest
to
in
Bree
peace,
and
rest in
Colin's
peace to
house
bro.
that day. In fact, police had been to the house 2 times prior to the shooting.
Rest in peace to him, man. That's fucked up.
What's going on? My husband pushed me up against the wall, threw me on the floor.
Oh, shit.
Okay. Does anyone have any weapons? No, there's guns in the house. And what's your first and last name? Bree Kuhn. I don't want him to take my daughter. Okay, give me one moment so I can have my deputies on the way, okay? Don't hang up.
Police immediately rushed to the scene. Upon arrival, however, they were met with an unexpected sight. Colin, Bree's husband, was seated outside, already waiting for them. Not Bree, who had made the 911 call.
Okay.
She's got a shotgun and her pistol in the bedroom with her. Okay. And my pistol is on the dashboard of my truck. I'll put it there all pretty for you.
Okay, you stay out here, man.
I'm still running. Her name's Bree. Her name's Bree. She's got both the kids in there with her.
Yeah, she crazy, bro.
So, she called you right now because she figured out that I want to take my kids to my parents' house in Georgia. More for me, I guess, me to have a break from her. A little bit of backstory. In March, she tried to after she was inpatient, and then she was outpatient group for a while. She got kicked out of that group. So she was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder in March or April. Got kicked out of her first therapy group, got kicked out of her second therapy group, and she skipped her last 2 individual therapies.
Okay. Well, so what happened today causing her to pick the phone up and call? I guess she called 911. I didn't look.
She found out I was I was packing my car.
That's what the upset was.
Yes.
That you're going to Georgia to see their grandparents.
Yep.
And then is she was she allowed to go? Like, did you plan on her coming?
No, I didn't plan on her coming.
Okay, you're just gonna do it, take a break?
Yeah.
And they're your kids, right?
They're my kids.
Okay, y'all are married, had kids.
Married.
They're your blood.
They're both of our kids, and then I have a stepdaughter who's probably gonna be here about 45 minutes from school.
Okay.
And my stepdaughter is fully hers legally, and she told me before if I tie these my 12-year-old, she said, if you take I can't stop you from taking the little kids because they're yours, but if you take my 12-year-old, I have press charges. This morning my laptop was missing. Been all around the house.
What's wrong with it, man?
Wait a minute, the dishwasher was running all night with my fucking MacBook in the dishwasher.
Oh,
My
wow.
$500 computer. So this is the start, well, I guess, culmination of a long bad path.
Okay.
Wow.
Cut me off from all the credit cards she has control over. She's the primary breadwinner in the family.
It's worth noting that Colin had also been in the Navy, but had retired early. With little financial support from him, Bree took on the responsibility of covering the family's expenses, and her job as a high-ranking Navy officer became the primary source of income for the family. Perhaps that's why she felt entitled to take away all of Colin's credit cards. But that would not be the only thing she tried to take away.
That shit went to her head. I ain't gonna lie. That shit went to her head. Damn.
Was it at any point in time did it get physical?
I told you I tried to grab my daughter last night, and she got physical and stopped me. So I backed the fuck off at that point. That kind of allegation is the last thing I need.
At this point, police couldn't intervene without clear evidence of violence. Colin denied laying hands on Bree, and with no visible injuries, signs of a struggle, or immediate threat, officers decided to leave the residence. But just before they left, Colin made a chilling remark.
It's gonna be the first who crosses the line, you know?
It sucks, man.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, we can't be getting too far into people's lives. I mean, if a crime occurred, yeah, good to go. But
Like what? A crime
occurred. So if she slapped across the face and you got claw marks and a red handprint on your cheek, that's different. You say, yeah, she slapped me. I believe you. I see the handprint.
I almost wish.
Nobody could have expected that this comment would eerily predict the tragedy that was about to unfold.
My wife has locked all the doors and said I'm not allowed to come in.
I'm outside with my daughter screaming that she wants to go inside and I can't.
Okay, what's your...
Yeah, y'all have already been out here once today.
Yeah, and you said that now your wife is not allowing you to come outside?
Come inside, yeah.
Come inside the home?
Yeah.
Okay. Isn't there like another child home as well?
Yeah,
Right?
my
Another child?
4-year-old's inside. She said he's napping, and my 12-year-old stepdaughter is inside.
At this point, Bree has chosen to lock Colin out of the house, along with their 3-year-old daughter. And with the couple's arguments becoming increasingly tense, the police return to resolve the situation.
She's got mental health stuff going on. I was trying to leave for Georgia, get a break from her for me and the kids earlier today.
Oh, that's her right there?
Took my photo ID, all my access to money and everything.
Okay.
And then took the kids inside and locked me out. So I've been locked outside in my driveway
Okay.
for the last couple hours.
You live here?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
co-owners. We're both.
Okay.
So I've been on the phone with family advocacy through
Okay.
the Navy and all that most of the day. So I haven't cared that I'm outside
Okay.
until she came outside with my daughter on the porch
Okay.
screaming. So I came over and she gave my daughter to me, and that's kind of like the last straw.
You guys,
So, is it legal?
are you guys still married?
I mean, for now, yeah.
It's still legal and it's common
Yeah.
property.
Yeah, so she's
Common
not
property.
allowed to stop me from entering my house?
If it's your house and you still live here, by all means, you got to enter your home. However, you got to enter your home.
Much
I want to
differently.
hear her
And so
shit.
he's wanting to take him to Georgia.
Yeah, I was talking to him about wanting a divorce, so he said that he's going to take the kids to Georgia,
Okay.
and he can because we're still married.
Okay.
We got into an argument about it. He pushed me up against the wall. He
Okay.
threw me onto the floor in the bathroom, and
Okay.
that's when I called the police
Okay.
earlier today.
Okay.
Then I locked him out.
Okay.
Well, he had been in contact with my command,
Okay.
so he said that there's allegations of emotional abuse.
Okay.
So obviously I don't want him in there.
Okay.
You know, him and I arguing in front of the kids, so I
Okay.
locked him out. My daughter, she wakes up sometimes, like in Oval from naps or whatever.
Sure.
And it's usually like him and I will pass her back and forth. It's kind of, you know, she's fickle. Who
Okay.
she wants better. So she woke up from the nap and
When you say your daughter, you mean that one?
yeah, when she woke up like that, I brought her out here because she's used to him and I, so I brought her out here.
Okay.
So he can help calm her down. He snatched her from me and then started trying to use her to, I don't know.
Okay.
He said, she doesn't want to come in the house. I'm like, Daddy's there.
Okay.
Being manipulative.
Okay.
It's not a
So-
good environment.
Right?
It's his house too, right? He lives here too?
Right.
So we can't lock each other out of the house. I mean, if we do, he's got every right to enter the house however he's got to enter the house.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And same thing, if we change the locks, he's got every right to get in the house however he's got to get in the house, okay?
Okay.
If he lives here, he's got property here. For the betterment of your daughter, whatever you guys got going on, you got to put aside for the kids. You see
Well,
what
I
I'm saying?
agree, but he told me not to talk to him. So
Okay.
I'm not going to let him
All
in the
right.
house if he's going to come in and start
Okay.
arguing.
But at the same time, that's leaving the child. I mean, that's kind of leaving the child out here fend for herself. Does that make sense?
Yeah, for sure. So I
Okay.
don't want him to do that.
Okay. But, I mean, I can't stop him from going inside the house.
But that's fine. I just wanted
Okay.
him to me so that she's not out here.
Okay.
They said earlier that since I didn't have any bruises, and
Okay.
there was nobody to witness
Right.
him getting physical with me,
Okay.
that they should do.
Despite Bree accusing Colin of assault,
No,
the deputy
no.
found no evidence of injury or signs of an altercation on either of them and left the house once again.
Comment down below who y'all believe, the husband or the wife. She don't sound too convincing. I'm on the husband side right now. But you never know. You never know how these videos can go. Simple. Make sure I hit the like button. Let's continue.
No one could have anticipated just how much this situation was about to escalate, changing the life of this family forever.
Sheriff's Office emergency.
This is the
Hey,
last
you
call.
guys have been out to my house twice today, and then most recently the deputy talked my wife into letting me in the house, and then she locked me in the garage and tried to break my arm when I was trying to get back inside. She's currently got me locked in the garage because earlier she broke both of the big doors, and then when I came out here to fix it after getting in the house earlier, she locked the door behind me. And then when I tried to
What was that?
she just shot me.
I got the shooting. Somebody keeps driving. She just shot him. I just heard 4 shots. Sir, are you there? Sir, are you there?
Oh my God, bro.
He's not answering.
Oh my God.
Chillingly, the line went silent.
Then she shot him 4 times. Like she was trying to kill him, bro.
Anybody else in there?
Oh my God.
Can we open this?
Police would arrive just minutes later, but by then, it would be too late. Colin was found deceased in the
Man,
garage,
rest in peace,
lying
bro.
in a pool of his own.
Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. Simple. Let's pay respects, man. Rest in peace, bro. You gotta be careful of the women you pick in life. I'm sorry. The men and the women. Simple. You gotta really do research, see what they got going on in their mind. Okay, they might look good. Okay, they might have some bread. Okay, whatever the case may be. Hold on. The cat might be good. Simple. The pipe might be. Hold on. How you him? Simple. But you got. Hold on. Oh, my bad. This is not. Hold on. This is not no laughing matter. I got a dark sense of humor. Simple. Shit like this does happen. Shit like this happen in the hood, and obviously shit like this happen in the burbs. Simple. Rest in peace, bro.
Blood. While forensic investigators processed the scene, other officers secured Bree, who appeared to be in a state of shock.
This is W.O. Hoffman. Come here, sweetheart. It's okay.
Alright, don't try to act innocent.
Are you in charge?
Well, do me a favor. Can you, if they're working on it right now.
Okay.
I need you to go with this deputy, have her see your car.
You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Miss Officer? Hold on. How you doing? Simple.
She's gonna hang out with you.
Take her. I'll get EMS to come check her out. She's the shooter. Where's your kids at?
Right, that's my oldest right there.
Okay.
She's 12. Her dad's getting this runner. He's in the DEA.
What the hell?
Okay. All right, have a seat. Have a seat.
It's all for you, lady.
I don't know yet, man. I just got
You know he is. You know it. Don't try to act sad.
No, I'm fine. That's just my kids. My husband.
Don't try to act
in the
sad.
house.
No, they're with the neighbor. He's dead. I saw him and I tried to help, but he was dead.
Well, let's not talk about that right now, okay?
My kids don't have a dad or a mom now.
Then it's your fault.
And it's my fault,
Thank you. Hold on.
right?
Alright.
Can we be on it?
now, we're just gonna do this for right now, okay?
For your safety for ours, okay?
I'm a murderer.
Listen to me. You're not under arrest right now. You're being investigated.
No, you should arrest me. I killed my husband.
Bree immediately tells the officers
Yeah,
that
it's over
she's the
with.
one who shot
already
Colin,
know.
unsure if he's still alive. She appears stunned and confused.
No, your
She
life
then
over.
says the children are at the neighbor's house. Though she'd confessed on body cam to shooting Colin, detectives knew that an informal admission alone might not hold up strongly in court, especially given Bree's position as a high-ranking Navy officer. Their goal now was simple: to get Bree's confession documented on record and remove any room for doubt or manipulation later on.
Right,
But
right,
as
right.
soon as the interview began, Bree completely changed her story.
What? Oh, she been doing some thinking. She been thinking. Hold on.
I talked to a lot of people tonight. Okay. I feel like your voice is the most important. I want to give you the opportunity to kind of explain.
He pushed me up against the doorway. He threw me on the ground and said nobody would believe me because I was a crazy bitch. I told him that I wanted a divorce. And so he was just trying to take the kids. He was in the garage again and I locked him out. He tried coming in, so I blocked the door and he kicked my foot and was trying to push to go to the door. And I was trying to keep him out. I shot him. He was still coming towards me. I don't think I shut the door.
Bree claims she shot Colin in self-defense. She tells the detectives that she was assaulted by Colin and feared for her safety. However, her story is inconsistent with what the officers witnessed on the scene. Bree had no visible injuries to support her claim.
No way.
And
How many times did you shoot him, Bruce?
I didn't mean to shoot him. He said something and just the look on his face.
He was on the phone, wasn't he?
What was the look on his face?
He was gonna kill me.
Where did you get the gun? When you said you came to the door, did you already have the gun in your hands? Why did you have the gun when you went to the garage door?
I just wanted them to go. Why did they arrest him when I called the police? Why did they arrest him?
God, what?
I didn't want him dead.
I ain't
I
buying
wasn't
it,
out
bro.
there.
Bree evades their question by shifting the blame entirely onto the officers. Failing to accept
Right.
responsibility for the killing, Bree now decides to stop answering any questions
I ain't
entirely.
buying this shit, bro.
I don't
Sorry.
want to talk about it anymore. I have to talk to my dad.
Get your phone book is real important for us to understand your perception of what was
Your
going
dad can't
on
tell you.
with your husband.
I don't want to answer any more questions. I have to talk to my dad.
Before we let you call her dad, can we give you just a little bit of information? Okay, so we have an audio recording of when this happened and what was going on.
She ain't know.
Okay.
Hold
The
on.
only thing that we have on that recording is your husband talking to our dispatch saying that you locked him in the garage. Your husband is calm. Okay. And then the second later, the door opens. One shot goes off. He tells our dispatch, she just shot me. About 5 more seconds go by, and 3 more shots go off.
Facts.
Okay, that is very important information, but we can only see so much of it.
It was me.
What was you?
I shot him. I told you.
What was he doing? You said he made you do
Driving
this.
towards me. No. I didn't say that, and I don't want to answer any more questions. I want to talk to my dad.
They got her tripped up.
Knowing
It's
she does
over.
not have much of a self-defense case, she brings the interrogation to a sudden end. The officers then allow Bree to call her father, and she wastes no time telling him what went down.
What?
I didn't know this. Daddy.
You're at the police?
Yeah.
You're at the police station?
Yeah. I killed Colin.
I know you did. I know you did.
You know.
Trying to figure out why. Threatening you or...
Even to her father, Bree fails to give him a reason for the killing and doesn't confirm that Colin had actually been threatening her at the time. And despite Bree's previous claims, the interrogation ultimately concluded with her being arrested. During her trial, Bree was found guilty of murdering her husband, Colin Turner. Here's what actually happened.
Okay.
After the cops left following their second visit, Colin entered the house to collect his belongings, which Bree had taken from him hours earlier. When Colin stepped back into the garage, Bree locked the door behind him, trapping him inside. It was then that Colin messaged friends and family before making the 911 call. During the call,
He
Bree
already
returned.
told the dad. So, okay, that makes sense. Hey, your daughter tripping. She didn't lock me in the garage. We already in the car. The police. You know what I'm saying? Simple. That don't sound violent to me. He reaching out for help. Can you control it? You the daddy. Simple. I'm the daddy, but you the father. You feel?
Opening the door with a gun in her hand. While Colin was still on
She
the
look-
phone
oh, that made her
and
look
Bree stood
evil.
behind him,
Look
she
at her.
fired 4 shots into his back, leaving him with no chance of survival. In September 2024, Bree Kristen Kuhn was convicted of first-degree premeditated murder and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
It's over for her, bro. She an evil ass lady, bro. Maybe she thought he was cheating or something, and she thought he was on the phone with a girl or something. Cause how you don't see him on the phone? Of course you knew he was on the phone. She was listening through the door. Oh, he talking to her. Oh, he talking to her. He telling her our business. Simple. And lashed out, blanked out. Them emotions. What the hell? I don't understand what the situation is, bro. Like, she obviously got something wrong with her. Oh yeah, she been kicked out of her therapies. 2 different therapy groups or something. Like, something wrong with her. Like, I don't know what happened. Maybe that Army shit, Navy shit, something messed her head up, bro. If you can't freaking coexist with your partner in the same household, why are y'all together, bro? Why are you together, bro? I just had this conversation in real life with somebody. I ain't putting nobody's business out there, but I was like, bro, I couldn't put my hand on no female, bro, and actually hurt a female. Like, no female can't get me to that point. Simple. Unless it's like some self-defense, she coming at me with a knife. Now I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to die, but I'm walking away every time. I just don't agree with putting hands on females. I mean, that's not part of my character and my morals. You know what I'm saying? So, simple. I'm not dating nobody that's going to get me. I'm not dating nobody we arguing all the time. And it's toxic. I don't live a toxic lifestyle. Simple. You know what I'm saying? I might have a couple bad habits, but I'm talking about toxic. Hold on. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm just saying. But like toxic energy, toxic vibes, I'm not living like that. That's not me. So my partner, I've been with my girl for like 2 years now, like damn near almost 2 years. Simple. Finna get married and everything. Hold on. Finna get, you know what I'm saying? Simple. So I'm not about to do that with I'm not about to be in a relationship with somebody that's not benefiting to me, like on a positive aspect. You feel me? Sometimes the man might be the breadwinner, sometimes the female might be the breadwinner. But y'all coming together, y'all married, bro. You coming together as a team. We surviving life. We raising our kids. We handling business. You're going to traumatize the kids growing up in a toxic-ass household. Like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Show me some love. And I'm going to catch y'all on the next one, all right? Peace.